The parable of the sower, sometimes called the parable of the soils, is a parable of Jesus found in Matthew 13 to 1 to 23, Mark 4 to 1 to 20, Luke 8 to 4 to 15, and the extra-canonical Gospel of Thomas. Jesus tells of a farmer who sows seed indiscriminately. Some seed falls on the path wayside with no soil, some on rocky ground with little soil, some on soil which contains thorns, and some on good soil. In the first case, the seed is taken away. In the second and third soils, the seed fails to produce a crop. But when it falls on good soil, it grows and yields 30, 60, or 100-fold. Jesus later explains to his disciples that the seed represents the gospel, the sower represents anyone who proclaims it, and the various soils represent people's responses to it. Listen, "Behold, a sower went out to sow. And as he sowed, some seed fell along the path, and the birds came and devoured it. Other seed fell on rocky ground, where it did not have much soil, and immediately it sprang up, since it had no depth of soil. And when the sun rose, it was scorched, and since it had no root, it withered away. Other seed fell among thorns, and the thorns grew up and choked it, and it yielded no grain. And other seeds fell into good soil and produced grain, growing up and increasing and yielding 30-fold and 60-fold and 100-fold. And he said, 'He who has ears to hear, let him hear.'" The explanation given by Jesus. And when he was alone, those around him with the 12 asked him about the parables. And he said to them, "To you has been given the secret of the kingdom of God, but for those outside everything is in parable, so that they may indeed see, but not perceive, and may indeed hear, but not understand, lest they should turn and be forgiven." And he said to them, "Do you not understand this parable? How then will you understand all the parables? The sower sows the word, and these are the ones along the path where the word is sown. When they hear, Satan immediately comes and takes away the word that is sown in them. And these are the ones sown on rocky ground, the ones who, when they hear the word, immediately receive it with joy, and they have no root in themselves, but endure for a while. Then, when tribulation or persecution arises on account of the word, immediately they fall away. And others are the ones sown among thorns. They are those who hear the word, but the cares of the world and the deceitfulness of riches and the desires for other things enter in and choke the word, and it proves unfruitful. But those that were sown on the good soil are the ones who hear the word and accept it and bear fruit, 30-fold and 60-fold and 100-fold. In Mark's Gospel and Matthew's Gospel, this parable, the explanation of the purpose of parables, and the explanation of the parable itself form part of Jesus' third or parabolic discourse, delivered from a boat on the Sea of Galilee. In each narrative, Jesus used the boat as a means of being able to address